The tutorial today is going to show you how to configure the More Icons widget. So on my Motorola Droid, I have my widget chooser up here, and I'm going to select the More Icons 2x1 widget. You can see that the configuration screen came up. This first page has important release notes that you might want to read through. I'm going to tap OK. Here I'm at the configuration menu. Now I could press done and it's going to take me back to my home screen. And now if I want to go back into the configuration, I can just tap this little configuration gear, and here I am back in the configuration. So you got a couple things here in the configuration. You got your row 1 config, which would be the top row. You got your row 2 config, would be your second row. This next line for Sprint Heroes, there's a lot of problems with Sprint Heroes. If you don't have one, don't worry about that. Don't check that box. You have a backup and a restore. We'll have a different tutorial about that. You have a debug mode. You only need to use that if you need to send me some logs. So we won't get into that now. You have an about button. It'll bring up the information about the application. You got a help button. It'll bring up some general help that might be handy if you get stuck. So let's go ahead and let's press this row 1 config, and let's configure this widget. So now press row 1 and you can see these different empty slots. Those will be the top 4 rows on your widget. So I'm going to press this first one here, and the menu's going to come up. I got some choices in this menu, and these are things I can add to the widget. I can add an application, I can add a system toggle, I can add a contact, a direct dial, a direct message, bookmark, or I can clear the icon that's already there. So let's go ahead and let's pick to add an application on here. Now depending on how many applications you have on your phone, this could take 10 seconds, could take 15-20 seconds. You only have to wait the first time you run it. So let's wait, and a list of all our applications is going to pop up here in a second. So here's my list of applications. You can scroll through it. Looks just like what you're used to, so I'm going to pick the browser. Let's tap that. Now look at that, I've added the browser there to the first row. So let's pick the second spot and let's configure something else. This time let's pick a system toggle. So now you can see we got a Wi-Fi toggle, a vibrate toggle, a silent mode toggle, and an airplane toggle. Let's go with the vibrate mode toggle. So now it's added that there in the second spot. So let's pick another one now. Let's add something else. This time let's choose a bookmark. So I'm going to pick bookmark, and we'll go ahead and we'll pick a Craigslist. So it's added a Craigslist bookmark there. Let's leave this last spot blank. So now we've configured 3 things. I'm going to press this back button. Now I'm back at my main menu here. I'm going to press done, and now I'm going to be back at my home screen. And you can see I've configured my widget. There's my browser, there's my vibrate toggle, there's my bookmark. Now let's go back into the configuration again. Let's pick row 1 config. You can see there's my 3 things. They're still there. If I wanted to set one to something different, I'm going to press vibrate mode. And I'm going to press system toggles. Now I'm going to press silent mode because I decided I wanted to have silent there instead. And I'm going to press the back button. And I'm going to press done. Now I'm back at my home screen. Now you can see this changed to the silent mode. And I'm going to press this silent mode button. You can see the silent turned on. I'll press it again. You can see the silent turned off. So that's how you configure your widget. If you want to delete this widget, you just long press on it, you drag it down here to the little trash bucket, and it's gone. And that's all for